Good afternoon and welcome to Moments with Paul Francis. I do hope your day is going according to plan and is bringing you happiness and, well, the light that it should bring you actually. Every day is an opportunity to start again. Every day gives you the opportunity to be able to get out of it what it is that you want. Okay? Remember, you've heard me say over and over and over again that the world doesn't exist without you. That's something you should contemplate. It's something you should literally sit quiet of an evening. Just close your eyes and think about it. Okay, the world doesn't exist without me. How does that work? How does that link in? How does that work for me? Now, basically what it means is you actually affect the world with your being. You affect everything about the world with your being because you are unique to the world. There's not another item, person, place, scenario like you in the world. So you are unique to this world. So therefore you affect this world. The world in turn affects you. What you see, feel, hear, encounter, experience, touch, smell, then everything, literally all wrapped up in a ball, it affects you. What you do with that energy that you receive is up to you. What you do with the energy you give off, equally up to you. You are bombarded with energy every single day. You're bombarded from literally the moment you wake up, even before you wake up actually, to the moment you literally climb back into bed again. You start all over again. Ever notice how the day seems different if you had a really disturbing dream the night before? Why? Because your mindset has changed, because the contemplations upon what might have been, i.e. the dramatization of your dream, is affecting you, okay? And in turn you are affecting the world because the energy you're carrying, that doubt, self-doubt, worry, stress, and all of these can be brought on by dreams, especially bad dreams, especially dreams connected with something that is physically happening in your life right now. Now remember, what is a dream? A dream is your conscious and your subconscious working together to sort out your thoughts, feelings, and interactions during that day, your experiences, putting it into pigeonholes. But at the same time, what you intake as foodstuffs before you go to bed will affect your dreams, because your brain has to work through breaking down what it is that you were eating and putting it, taking the goodness out of it. That will affect your dream. If you want to have a really unique dream, eat protein before you go to bed, cheese, chocolate, something like that, and just wait till you see what kind of a dream you have. Unique, I can assure you of that. So Moments has been created for you guys to literally come in on a daily basis to give you some kind of help throughout the day, some kind of substance throughout the day, and movement forward to be able to pick yourself up and go, do you know what? I'm going to make this day work for me. Moments is literally 20 minutes to half an hour long, and in that there is a meditation section. Today's meditation on today's show is all about protection. Okay, how can protection work for you? Well, we started off the show by talking about what energy you can affect and be affected by, and this energy can start even when you're asleep. Okay, so what can affect you when you go into a new place? The energy in that area you'll be picking up, and you'll be working with, this feels good, or I don't like the feel about this and I don't like that. Whatever the case is, you'll be affecting that area. Okay, if you go into a place that you're not happy about, you'll go in and go, oh, I don't like the feel of this. You'll say those words, I don't like the feel of this. And then people say to me, so what's it all about? Well, you're actually interacting with the energy within that property or that place. You're interacting with that energy and you're feeling, ooh. It's like when you go to look for a new home and you go and do some viewings on particular properties. As soon as you walk in the door, your energy will be interacting with the energy of that particular property and the people who lived in it previous to you. We as humans deposit energy everywhere we go, but primarily we'll deposit it at home or places that we frequent on a frequent basis, i.e. workplace. And big one that people don't understand, the car. Okay, that is one of the places we deposit a lot of energy. A fair amount of that energy can be negative. you know, when you've been cut up in the mornings, or you're not in the best of moods when you're on your way to work. So you can be depositing all that kind of energy in your car. So when you do a clearing, that's available to you in my book, The Safe Way. When you do that clearing exercise, don't forget to clear the car, okay? So, same point in time as well. So everywhere that you interact, that you do deposit energy. So when you go to look at a property, you'll be picking up not only the energy of the property, but the energy of the people who lived in that property before you. And that can, in itself, affect you whether or not you want to buy it. You'll walk into a place and you'll feel, oh, I'm home. I'll feel, oh wow, I just feel at home. I feel so happy here, so content. And then the opposite side of the coin is you'll walk into a place and go, oh, yeah, it's a nice place, but I don't feel it. I don't feel it. And you'll use those words, but you'll not know why you're using those words. It's because you have a psychic ability, you have a psychic aura, and your aura is interacting with that energy, and it's pulsating out and in like that. And while you're picking up on that energy, you're filtering that energy and putting it into various parts in your psyche, should you want to call it that. And that is where you feel yes, no, or indifferent. Same when you meet up with someone else. You can meet up with somebody you've never met before and just say, do you know what, I feel I've known you for years. That's that interaction. That's that psychic connection. And the opposite, again, there's something about this person, I just don't know what it is. They've not done anything to me, but I just don't feel that I can link with this person. Nothing wrong with that. It's just your energy and their energy are clashing. Like that. So, today we're looking at the whole concept of protection. Okay. Now, when you start to come to what's about to come available to you on the Paul Francis connections, you're going to be able to see, well, there's a lot about to come. I kind of don't want to give it all away. I feel every day I want to give a bit away, but I don't want to do it. It will be, so I'm told it will be available this week. So, but you know, I was told that the week before, and I made a big announcement, and it didn't happen. So I'll wait until they say it's ready. Here, look at it. And I give it the thumbs up, and then I'll go, right, big announcement, stick around, and we're going to do this. However, the episodes of Moments will be on the new site. Okay, they are, the episodes of Moments here, as you're watching them today, are 20 to 30 minutes long. Okay, each episode on the site is elongated and added to, so there's more to each episode of Moments. So you'll not only be able to interact with what we're doing here on the show and in the session, but you'll be able to get a lot more out of the episodes that will appear on the new site. Okay, so call the episodes on the site the 12-inch version. Those of you from the 80s will understand what that means. So I just seen a first-time viewer called Susan. Welcome to the show, Susan. Those of you who are new to the show will basically, let me quickly give you an overview what Moments is with Paul Francis. Moments is designed for the viewer, it's designed around you guys, and it was designed based upon, you know, the hundreds and hundreds of letters, messages, emails, and texts and questions that I've had over the years. So what I always thought, right, what can I do that's going to make everybody's daily lives that bit much better? So I first of all created a book called The Little Book of Quick Wisdom. That's available for you now. And also I created the show Moments. Now Moments is only between 20 and 30 minutes long, and it's designed about getting you guys set up mentally, physically, and spiritually. Okay, it's a combination of the trilogy of who you are. And in each section or each episode of Moments, there is a meditation. Okay, today's show, which is episode 4, by the way, is entitled Protection. Right, it's all about protection, and there's a meditation on the protection that you can interact with within a space of 5 minutes. Okay, you don't need. Well, of course, you can go out for as long as you want. You can go for hours should you want to. However, the Moments meditation has been designed to, for example, if you're at work and you just need to get yourself out of it, then you can go and do this meditation inside of 5 minutes, and get your head back in the game, sort of thing. Okay, the Little Book of Quick Wisdom, was designed exactly the same way. It's designed to keep on your person. It's designed for you to be able to download onto your smartphone or onto your iPad or whatever it is that you like to use, Kindle, etc. And the idea being is, yes, of course you can read the book front to back, page 1 through to whatever many pages there are in it. But it's also, if you have the physical book, you just open the book at any given point, and it's designed to take you out of the space you're in, recalibrate your mind and your emotions, and then put you back into the game with a different perspective. Moments is based upon the same principle. So let's have a look at the concept of protection. People automatically assume the concept of protection is based upon those who work in the world of spirit, i.e. psychics and mediums. Not the case, okay? The world of protection, or the concept of protection, should be practiced by everybody all the time. Why do you think people go to church and pray? They pray for the guidance and help and protection of God, okay? Protection, right? Protection is available to you from whatever God that you personally believe in, and and I'm not one of these people who go, you should do that, not at all. If you are Wiccan, if you are Hindu, if you are Zen Buddhist, if you are Christian, it doesn't matter. The purpose and the concept of protection should be practiced regularly, if not daily. So today what I'm going to be doing with you is literally what's referred to as the white light, okay, but also referred to in other circles, or in a circle that I work with as well, it's called angelic protection. All right. So when you hear me talk about, when you go onto my new site and you become a member on the new site, you will hear me talk about protection with the 3 P's, PPP. Protection of self, protection of others, and protection of environment. Protection of self, protection of others, and protection of the environment. When I go to any, say, spiritualist church, for example, on my way to the spiritualist church, I will have a ritual that I will go through. And within that ritual, there is a segment on protection. Protection of self, protection of the venue I'm going to. Now, it doesn't have to be a spiritual church. If I'm going to do a group session in someone's home, if I'm going to do a stage show, if I'm going to a radio show, it doesn't matter, TV station, it doesn't matter. I will be doing this ritual en route to said venue. Protection of self, me. Protection of others within the environment that I'm going to. And protection of the environment itself, whatever that environment is. So PPP. Now the white orb is quite simple. It's a really, really simple practice of pure white pearlescent light. That's all it is. Those of you who have followed me for years will have heard me deal with this particular protection before, especially if you followed me on Spirit Quest Radio, okay, which we were planning to come out again midsummer, okay, midsummer, depending on how the new Ghost Hunter series goes, but we'll see how that works out. So the white light of love and divine protection, it is quite simply a pure white pearlescent orb. So imagine of your days as a child when you used to play the game marbles. Alrighty, so you want a marble roughly, roughly about the size of this crystal, roughly about that size. So about thumb thickness. And you see this pearlescent in your third eye. So when you close your eyes, you'll be able to see this. Don't do it yet, because we will be doing it in the meditation shortly. So when I tell you to do, just follow my voice and do what I say. So you'll be seeing this pearlescent marble literally in the distance. Okay. Now when I'm telling you to breathe in, you'll notice the pearlescent begin to grow. And as you hold the breath, it'll stop, and you breathe out. Then you breathe in, it grows more. And it grows up and out as if you're inflating a balloon, but you're doing it as you're breathing in, because you're drawing in the white light of love and divine protection. Now, it sounds very lengthy as I'm explaining it to you, but while we're doing it, it'll happen in seconds. Okay, and not only will it happen in seconds, it will last for at very least the rest of the day. At very, very least the rest of the day. So it is something you can do in the bus, in the car, on the train, on the way to work. Okay, it is something you should practice daily. Once you practice it daily, you can literally open it up like a zipper. Zip, step in, pull it down behind you, and you get on with your daily planning. Now, the root and the basis of meditation is to help you focus on one individual scenario, but the whole concept of protection is based upon belief. Okay, it's one thing that you follow my instruction. It's another thing that you believe in what I'm teaching you. Okay, it's one thing to follow my instruction and say do X, Y, and Z, but if you do X, Y, and Z, and you're sitting there going, I don't get it, then it isn't going to work, because you don't have the heart and soul and thought that you're putting into it. Hence the reason why I put you into a meditative state. So you're getting to not only see, feel, and encounter, but believe in what you see, feel, and encounter. Protection is only as strong as the belief that you put behind it. So remember that. So practice it. It may not be phenomenal on the first, second, or even third go, but it will get stronger from the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So from the first go, you'll get the concept behind you. The second go, you've got the concept and you'll start working on the principle. And the third, you'll be actually just strengthening the protection over and over. Every time you do it, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, the golden key about the white light or the white orb protection is this: nothing can penetrate this energy. Nothing, not a singular thing can penetrate this energy unless you allow it. So remember that. Anything that has penetrated into this energy, you've allowed or invited. Remember that. So, what we should do is literally get on with the meditation itself. First of all, what I'd like to do is say thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate that. But I'd like you to all let me know that you're enjoying the shows. I'd like you to let me know that you're enjoying the series and you're understanding what I'm talking about today. And the way I ask you to do that is quite simply this: hit the thumb button, hit the little thumbs for me, and hit the little hearts as often as you possibly can. Please keep doing that for me. So the thumbs and the little hearts for me as often as you can until we go into the meditation. Then I'll actually ask you not to hit it anymore. But please also share the show. That's, you know, you're enjoying the show. You're enjoying the concept. You're enjoying what it's doing for you and how it's working for you. So the best thing to do is invite others who you think, you know what, my friend, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my aunt, my mom, my dad, whomever, could really benefit from this. So get it out there, share it with these people, and get them in to be a part of the moments, which is 12:45 daily, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Alrighty. So here we go. Let's get on with the meditation. A big hi to everybody who's just joined us. Johanna, Cora, and Amanda. Bless your hearts. So here we go, and hi to everybody else. Obviously, when I'm doing moments, I don't really take the time out to say hi to everybody, because that in itself will take up a good half of the show. So I say a generic hi to everybody, and thank you all for being part of the show. And as long as you guys are here and more people come, so shall the show exist. All right. So let's get on with the protection meditation. Now, bearing in mind, you can do this in 5 minutes whilst you're at work or while you're in your lunch break. So what I need you to do is purely just listen to my voice and settle yourselves back and relax, okay? A quick drink is usually advisable at this point. So take a quick drink out of whatever liquids you've got, whether it's water, tea, coffee, beer, whatever, and enjoy. So what I want you to do now is close your eyes and relax. Just breathe normally. Close your eyes and relax. Breathe normally. With every breath, feel yourself getting heavier and heavier, further and further down in your seat. Breathe in, hold for a second, and as you breathe out, just let go. Let go of all the stresses, the worry, the aches and pains of the day. Let go of everything. So breathing in, deeply, hold, and just let go. And as you let go, fall deeper and deeper, further and further down. Breathe in, hold, and release. Now, that pearlescent, that marble of light that's in front of you in the distance. As you're breathing in, see it begin to increase in size. So as you're breathing in, it becomes bigger and bigger. And as you hold your breath, look at the light. See how intensely white, bright, beautiful, and inviting it is. And then let go. And every time you let go of all the stresses, the worries, the aches and pains of life. This is your time. As you breathe in again, see the pearl grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And as you hold your breath, focus on the light, how beautiful, bright, protective, and inviting it is. And as you release your breath, fall deeper and deeper, further and further back in your seat, letting go of all the worries, all the aches and pains. Breathing in again, the ball should be bigger than you are now. Breathing all the way in, hold, focusing on the light, how beautiful, bright, warm, inviting, protecting, and release the remnants of your anger, your worry, stress, and aches and pains. One more time. Breathe all the way in. See the ball being quite big. Again, focusing on the light. See it moving, inviting, protecting, loving. And finally, breathe out all the way, letting go for the last bit of your aches and pains, worries and stresses. Now, I want you to focus on the outside of the orb, on the outside of the ball of light. Notice that it's becoming silver. The more you focus on it, the more and more silver it becomes, till the entire ball is pure silver, beautiful silver, reflective in every way. Focus on that, how it's gone completely silver on the outside. What I want you to do now is walk inside the orb. Walk through the silver ball till you're standing in the center of the orb. Totally and utterly cut off from everything and everyone. Noticing how perfect the temperature is inside. How completely peaceful it is. As if you're standing inside of a cloud. White light in every direction. Feel the energy start to penetrate through your shoulders, your neck, your spine, your hips, knee joints, ankles, wrists, elbows. Feel it working its magic through each joint, soothing, replenishing, replacing, taking out of it any stress, any pain. Allow that white light to move around you. Notice that you have no more fear. Notice you have no more worries, no stress. Nothing and no one can penetrate this orb. Only you. Now as you're sitting there enjoying yourself in this beautiful orb, notice as you start to look at the walls of the orb, it begins to turn gold. Beautiful yellow golden light. Just like the silver on the outside, the orb is now completely golden in the inside. All the gold does is keep you warm, safe, protected. The inside of the orb is completely gold. The outside of the orb is completely silver. The silver reflects away from you all negativity, all stresses, all worries, all aches and pains. The inside of the orb is continuing to protect you, to heal you, replenish, and keep you safe. You can enter into this orb at any time, whenever it suits you. Morning, afternoon, early evening, before you go to bed. You can enter into this orb at any given time. If you have a problem at work, take 5 minutes, go and sit down quietly, meditate on the orb. As you step into the orb, share in the orb what the problem is. See the problem inside the orb, but also the solution, because the solution will present itself to you whilst you're in the orb. Remembering nothing and no one can penetrate this orb bar you. Not even your guides. The guides can come into the orb only when you invite them. The angelic beings controlling the white light of love and divine protection can only enter the orb once you've invited them. Take the time, take the energy that's afforded to you, and enjoy it to the max. Relax, understand, heal, and be safe. Whilst you're in this orb, you can invite those who have crossed to join you. This is the white light of love and divine protection. And your friends and family who have crossed can enter into the orb on your invitation only. Don't be worried if they don't take you up on your first invitation, but they will in future meditations. This is a place of peace, contemplation, protection, and healing. This is the white light of love and divine protection. Here you are safe. Here you're protected. Here you can be completely and utterly you. The orb will remain around you for as long as you want it to. It is your choice. When you are ready, I want you to take a deep breath, inhaling that white light of love and divine protection, and releasing any negative energies remaining in your body. Do that 3 times, as long and as slow as you like, and when you're ready, open your eyes and come back in the room. When you're back in the room, let me know you're here by hitting the thumbs up or the heart icon. Let me know what you thought of that particular meditation. Just give me a little bit of feedback. Thank you, Julie. Give me some ideas of what you got out of it. Just share with everybody else here on the show some ideas and thoughts and feelings of what you might have received out of it. It doesn't have to be personal. You're welcome, Denise. Keep hitting away on the thumbs and keep hitting away on the little hearts. They do help me. You're welcome, Amanda. How powerful was that, says Lynn. Did you enjoy it? Did it suit you? Did it do everything you needed? That was freaky and very unusual, says Mary. That's interesting concept. Freaky and unusual. Lynn says, Elaine says, wonderful, my worries just let go free. Perfect, pure, warm, safe place. Brilliant. Tireless is lovely. Thank you. You're welcome. And thank you for being here. So if you guys are getting out of that, imagine what your friends and family can get out of it. So please do share. I've seen colours, says Joanne. Light orange and purple, magenta. Okay. So you need to meditate on why you were seeing those colours. Trudy's feeling all tingly. Well, that's good. That's a nice, strong energy. That's going to keep you buzzing through the rest of the day, Trude. Maria says, that was amazing and just what I needed. That's brilliant. That's excellent. Peaceful, and yeah, she can feel it now, says our Denise. That's awesome. Calm and peaceful, says Amanda. Brilliant. You guys are getting exactly what I was hoping you would get out of it. Not one of you have anything negative to say about it. That's something I was looking forward to. One of you referred to it as freaky, but I kind of like that. Hi Sarah, new here, anything from me? I don't do readings on moments, Sarah. This is all about you guys. So welcome to the show, by the way, Sarah. But I'd advise you to rewatch the show and follow the show again, Sarah, and follow tomorrow, 12:45 every day, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 12:45. Come and join the series. It's called Moments. So calming, says Johanna. Lynn had tears down her face when she came back. That's because you're releasing the worries. You're releasing the stress and the anger in your body. So Sarah, welcome to Moments. This is episode 4 of a series. There are many episodes to come. Each episode has its own individuality about it. It's all based upon discovering who you are, and you'll learn a lot. So please do become a regular watch. And I would advise you, Sarah, to rewind the show at the end and watch it again. You'll enjoy it, I promise you. And thank you for being here, by the way. Mary says, I wasn't expecting the bridge across when you mentioned to invite the loved ones over. No, you weren't, because I wasn't going to do it. But my guide said, do it. Okay, so I said, right, okay. Elaine says, I was sorting through my late mom's belongings earlier, and there was a beautiful gold glittery scarf I found. So I had let that scarf surround me in golden light. Beautiful. Perfect, Elaine. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well, as you know, Moments is only 20 minutes to half an hour long, and the idea is that so I keep the show short so that I don't sort of over bombard you with information. Okay, if I was to, when I do seminars, for an example, and you have me say for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I have to make the seminar, as impactful as possible. Okay, so I have to get as much information into the seminar that you guys take away from it, everything you need. But sometimes And I think a good 90% of the time there's too much going on for you to be able to intake. So I wanted to work on a situation in a way that I could break down the seminars into smaller bite-sized pieces, because I believe that if you take one element and you work on that particular element, then you understand it and you feel it and you'll get a huge more out of it than, say, having me just for a seminar for a weekend. When you do these like these moments courses with me, or the courses that are going to be on my website, you can visit those courses at any time and replenish what you learned the first time. So for an example, today, episode 4, protection, you can visit that episode over and over and over as many times as you like. That's the whole idea. That's why I wanted to do it this way. So continue to practice this meditation today, practice this form of protection called the orb of light, white light of love and divine protection, and practice it over and over again. It will help you, I promise. But what I would like you to do for me in return is to continue to share the show. Share it on your Facebook pages, share it in your LinkedIn and all of your other social media outlets, but equally, and probably more importantly, share it with your groups. Okay? There are people within your groups, on your Facebook pages, and all of your other social media that could really do with this help. They may not necessarily always communicate that with you, but they will be going, oh, do you know what? I'd like to give that a go. And when they do, you will be introducing them to a system that's going to free them to be able to make better decisions and get more out of life, and very often heal within this time frame of life that we have. I'm Paul Francis, and welcome to Moments, and I'll see you again tomorrow, 12:45, for the next episode. Thank you very much for being here. Communicate, appreciate, and validate everybody in your life, so a medium never has to do it for you. And remember, it's just as easy to be kind as it is to be nasty. Choose the kindness, better karma. Have a great day.